From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Saturday afternoon action on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Emmanuel De Jesus. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Jeremy Pena digs in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and it hits the base of the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Rib, but it curls foul. Man at second. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP.
Oh, that's low.
When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Fouled off left side. One out and a runner at second. That one not close. Ball two. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Fouls one off. 2-2. Pena over at second, one down.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Three-two. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's Christian Walker. That's in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. The throw to third, tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Struck him out swinging. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy. The Tigers coming up, no score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the mound for Houston in this one, Spencer Arrighetti. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. That one missed. Pena throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Dingler in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swinging a foul straight back. 1-2 now.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's ball three.
missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
He goes down looking.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Just missed.
That's inside. Outside,
He's
that's a ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The sliding play at short. Throw to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. That one misses. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 51. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. Montero warming up as well. The 1-0. And that one fouled off.
Ball in.
Here's a 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's got a chance. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he starts off the second with a double.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Inside ball.
Man at second. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Falling behind 2-1. Just missed.
Outside.
And ball
That's
4
ball 4.
to a board.
Take your base.
Batting 7, catcher Yainer Diaz.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Emmanuel De Jesus out of the game. He's responsible for the runners on base, New pitcher coming on. Back in a minute.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Number 51. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Ball.
The Astros looking to strike first here at the top of the second. That one found hard the other way. The 1-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And fouled off. No score here in the second. Good eye in that spot. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. No outs, runners at first and second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Man, that slider buried in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out.
Batting ninth, center fielder Taylor Trammell.
Now batting Taylor Trammell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Two on, two outs.
That's ball two.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And that is that. Two left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball, that's out. Here you
Takes
go.
a swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 2-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Yo, 1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Next to hit, Colt Keith. Towards first, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Comerica Park, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. That's ripped to right down the line. And that one hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Ripped to right. Brings it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The Astros with a chance to score first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. And now it's even up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Number 51 departs. And he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
A new
for
arm into the
Tigers,
game, the righty,
number
Kiter Montero.
54,
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, and the Astros jump in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Carpenter, long run on his horse. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
That's a strike.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Yainer Diaz will hit next.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right field. Carpenter under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Detroit as we go to the last of the third. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
This is
Ball,
a
that's
very
outside.
important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that drops in for a strike. on the ground. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Matt Fearley.
That's a ball.
Fearling getting to start in left. He made his major league debut when he was 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Smith takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 9th, center fielder, James Outman.
So up next, James Outman. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Taylor coming on. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Astros 4 and the Tigers nothing. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. The flip, but he beats it
he's
out.
in there.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Ball. That pitch
And
it
I
out.
think those numbers we were talking about do a really good job of showing us how the offense is taking what they can get at the plate.
Chopper right side. Torkelson to second, and that's a double
he's out.
play. Wow.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Outside
Ball 1.
low, and it's 1-2. Got him. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for Houston, but they're in front 4-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal. Fought off foul.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
smiling here as he fouls it away. 0-2 now. That one lifted to left. Loperfido in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Ball. That's inside.
The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Way high. Three-0 down. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
3-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball,
nope.
left
Foul
side,
ball.
and foul ball. The Astros leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at-bat. And a curve misses outside, and that's ball 1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Off the mark there.
Down.
Ball 2. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Two now. And delivers outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
In the dirt. Carpenter, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Inside, ball 2.
Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a 2-1 on the way. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. One left for Detroit. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
We're
for
back,
the
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Will Vest.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. That catches the corner.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That one missing inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Just missed.
Here we go, Will.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Clips the corner, and the count now even up. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Let's go, Will.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Into center and a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And it's 5-0.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
count.
Let's go, Will.
Overrated.
And the 1-0. Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 6-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
1 out, runner at second. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. He's already homered in this game.
Hey.
Oh, 1 now. And a swing and a miss there. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Vest done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runner at second, 2 down. In the air, right field, going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment, it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Hey.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
That's a ball.
And now it's 1-2. Right side. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time up. And
Ball.
that
That's inside.
misses. And it's 1-0.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if
Ball,
you
that's
give up
low.
a solo shot.
2 down, nobody on. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hey.
Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. McKinstry off of first with 2 away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Cam Smith,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to
the
hit.
Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Ball, that's
Tigers bullpen with some action. Jacob Wagaspak getting loose for A.J. Hinch. The 1-0.
Hey.
Finnegan, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider.
That's ball 2.
Two now. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ball, that's down.
The Astros up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Got him. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Pena stands in
That's
with 2
inside.
away as he takes a ball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
That to right. Carpenter should have this one, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. James Outman up now for the Tigers.
Ball, that's
Activity
just
in the
out.
bullpen. Jake Myers getting ready to go. The 1-0. And another ball. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That ball's carrying. Out of here. A solo shot. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-1.
Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Ball 1.
The 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Now he catches the corner for a strike. McGonigal wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2. And they'll do it again. Good plate
Nope,
appearance
that's
there.
ball 4.
Able to take the walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Spencer Arrighetti won't go any further. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for Houston.
On the mound now,
number 6,
Jake Myers. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball 1.
McGonigal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And
No,
that
that's
one
foul.
hit to first. And that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. That one almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Up next,
Just
for the
found a way to
Tigers.
slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Misses
0-1.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball 2. Hey!
Pulls that one foul. On the ground right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
2 on with 1 out. Next is the Tigers DH, Riley Green. And that one ripped to left. He's got it. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 6-2.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
Up next for the Tigers, third first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
This to third, Paredes. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 6 innings in the books, and there will be no no-hitter. It's the Astros 6, Tigers 2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jacob Wagaspat. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ball.
That one misses in the dirt. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 away. Alvarez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they're now out of challenges.
Yeah.
The 0-2. To the right side, McGonigal. To first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And
Ball
takes
1.
low for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead it 6-2. Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the 7th. Colt Heat up now for the Tigers.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the
That's
at-bat.
off the plate.
In the air to left center. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Zach McKinstry.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Tigers down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Vierling in the box again, takes a strike.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Fastball for a strike. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder James Outman.
That one outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. That's through there for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Out number 3. Tigers leave 1. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Detroit, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Go Tigers! Here we go, Jacob.
Aye!
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Ball down.
Let's go, Jacob.
That's in. Ball 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's 3-2. That one misses.
That pitch is in.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Up next
What a
for the
battle.
Astros,
It's not always
left
easy
fielder
laying off a
Joey
3-2 pitch,
Lopez.
and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Get you. Way to go, Detroit! Come on, Jacob.
Inside. Ball 1.
This one high in the air to left center. Vierling on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, catcher Yainer Diaz.
1-out man at first. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Here we go, Jacob.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Jacob Waguespack will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Holton.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Step off, throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. It's the Astros 6, Tigers 2.
Now pitching for Houston.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian King.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
Kevin McGonigal.
Hey!
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Loperfido takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Stigler.
Action in the pen down there. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing.
Ball.
The Astros leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sliced hard but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Come on, Detroit. You can do it.
The 1-2. Line to left.
That ball's
And
foul.
foul ball. The 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder Kerry.
So digging in, Kerry Carpenter. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Got him swinging. It's the Astros 6, Tigers 2. Back at Comerica Park, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Holy. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. To third. Throw on to Torkelson, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
Outside, that's
Moving
the
in
ball.
the bullpen, Manuel Diaz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Just off the inside edge. Holton, a 6'2 southpaw, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. And there's a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop Jeremy
Back to the
Pena.
top of the order now. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Trammell leads off first with one away. That one inside. Look out. One, two now. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Foul ball. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Hey!
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. It's the Astros 6, Tigers 2. Back here in Detroit. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. feels foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Two on the way. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Tigers, third baseman Colt.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian King is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for Houston,
Angel De Los
number
Santos
65.
into the game.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
So they're down to their final out. And now here is Colt Keith. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Trammell on the move, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.